Hey friend, Tracy here. This one's a little different. It's not a full episode, it's a voice note from my heart to yours. I want to talk about something that's been rattling around in my brain and taking up space inside my chest. It's these two memos that we were handed while working in medicine, or more specifically, the one that we were given, the one we were expressly told, or that was implied to us by the others who were also working in healthcare. You've probably seen that first one. Maybe not on paper, but you've lived it. It's the unspoken rule that we were handed when we stepped into medicine. Here is your stethoscope. Prepare to sacrifice yourself, it said. We were told, not in so many words, but in actions, in culture, in the unreasonable expectations, that our needs didn't matter. That if we were tired, sick, grieving, or drained, we were to keep going. That being good at this, at working in healthcare, at serving others inside of medicine, meant burning ourselves to the ground and calling it passion. So I want to read to you my interpretation of this original memo, the one that we were given and told that working in healthcare must mean. Here is your stethoscope. You are now a healthcare hero. Medicine is your calling, your purpose, your privilege. You are now a selfless servant of the system. Prepare to sacrifice yourself. Your needs, they'll wait. Your pain, irrelevant. Your feelings, simply not acceptable. Your family, they'll have to understand. When the pager beeps, answer. When the work piles up, stay late. When you are exhausted, keep going. You will miss birthdays and funerals. You will cancel or never take vacations, holidays, and date nights. You will sacrifice sleep, meals, and milestones because someone else's crisis matters more. Forget boundaries, health, creativity, and hobbies. Your worth will be measured by how much you can endure. Forget your body's signals, the headaches, fatigue, tears in the parking lot, that deep sense of dread that you feel in your bones. These are badges of honor. They are proof that you care. If you burn out, that's the cost of caring. This is what you signed up for. Smile. Keep going. There are patients waiting. But I present to you a new idea. What if that wasn't the only memo? What if we collectively, and each one of us on our own, wrote a new one? And so that's what I've done. And that's what I want to share with you. Because here's the truth. And this I know deep in my heart. You are an incredible, compassionate, skilled provider, and you are a human who has boundaries. You can show up fully for your patients and go home at night with the energy left for your family and for yourself. You can love this work in medicine without losing yourself to it. So I present to you the new and improved memo, the one that we are working towards implementing and that I feel this tide of change moving us towards. Here is your stethoscope and your humanity. Please hold both with care and conviction. You are not a machine. You are a whole person with a body that needs rest, relationships that need tending, and a life that matters outside of your work. You can care deeply and have boundaries. You can be devoted to your patients and also protect your peace. Healing others should never mean harming yourself. Healing others should never, ever mean harming yourself. Burnout is not a rite of passage. Guilt is not proof of your goodness. Exhaustion is not the way to prove your commitment. You are a person first, provider second. You are allowed to pause, to rest, to go part-time, to change course completely, to start again. Make room for laughter, creativity, stillness, silliness, and joy. Ask for help. Say no. Choose what aligns. Welcome to a world where, in medicine, sustainability is the new standard, where wellness is woven into the fabric of life, where success means presence, purpose, impact, and peace. You can be both an extraordinary clinician and a healthy, whole human being. So today, I'm inviting you to pause in the midst of what is a very busy day inside of a very busy life for just 1 second and ask yourself, what old memo are you still living by? Which rules are you following that you never actually agreed to? And what if you could write yourself a new memo? It won't be perfect and it won't happen overnight. But the moment you start questioning those old definitions of success, worth, and caring, that's the moment that you take your power back. So I hope you'll take a moment to examine both memos, that old unwritten one and the new one that we are still writing, and ask yourself, what memo do I actually want to live by? What kind of life am I building? And who do I want to be at the center of that life? You're not just a provider, you're a person, and you matter. Thanks for letting me drop in today. I am rooting for you and for the new story and the new truths that we are writing together. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.